Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. We're not in my old apartment anymore. I don't even have like the setup yet, but this is just what we're gonna use. But I have to figure out like the new setup. Won't be with my bed in the background anymore since we're in a 1-bedroom. But I feel like it's been forever since I've chatted with you guys. I've been trying to release more video workouts, guided workouts, because of the times that we're in and because you guys have been mass requesting it. But I decided it's time to switch it up because I miss chatting with you guys. I wanted to give you some life updates, check in with you, and also, in case you haven't noticed, Smalletics has opened up the Smalletics shop. This has been so long in the making. I'm so excited. There's something for everyone in this collection. You guys are going to absolutely love it. So without further ado, run the tapes. I'm so excited. I'm wearing one of my favorite pieces in the collection, which is this embroidered crewneck. It has Smalletics here. It's super cozy, super comfy. I've been basically living in it for the last month. It's also really exciting because for so long we've been this community of petite women, but there's been no real way to like rep the short girl gang. But now we can make it official, bring our relationships to the next level, and you can officially be in the club with your merch, Smalletics merch. So go check it out, you guys. In other news, I owe you guys a heap of life updates. So first of all, we moved into this 1-bedroom apartment. I have some really exciting projects that I'm working on, and I'm gonna show you guys the entire apartment, like before and after. We're doing a lot of like our own renovations. We didn't buy it, we're renting. We're still in Brooklyn, but we're trying to make it really feel like home. Like for so long in my life, every apartment I've moved into in New York has felt sort of temporary, and this is the first place that really feels like home. So we have these beautiful mood boards. We really are curating the space to have a particular vibe, and Gary and I are just really excited. And the other updates I owe you before we get into a bikini haul, which I have all these bikinis to show you guys today, so don't worry, we will get to that. This will kind of also serve as sort of my 12-week fitness challenge check-in, just to catch you guys up in case you missed it. I started a 12-week fitness challenge for myself. It was a personal challenge on December like 12th, around there. And then I extended it to, I'm officially gonna, I think, end it April 20th. So there's still a couple weeks left. So over the course of this time, I've lost almost 9 pounds. My goal was not just weight loss, it was to do a body recomp, get even stronger, get shredded, lose some body fat, and I documented the whole journey. So you can go check out those other videos. I'll put them in the description below. But you'll see in when I do the try on haul that, you know, sort of a physique update since the last video or the last I've done. I've been keeping some of you guys up to date on Instagram, but anyways, it's been going well. I had sort of a like maintenance phase in the middle of my journey where it was around the time when this whole thing hit and our routines were changing. I was moving apartments. I didn't really stop. Routines changed and I kind of had to get back on horse. So I extended it a bit. It's going really well. I'm gonna post a final recap after April 20th so you guys can see like the full before and after and give you guys a lowdown on the hardest parts, the easiest parts, everything that was involved. I've already been keeping you guys up to date, but just so you'll see like the final results. Not that anything's final, right, in health and fitness, like you're always working on yourself. You'll see in the bikini pics what my physique is looking like, and it's going well, still going well. Okay, so Gary and I were supposed to go to Thailand in March, and obviously the trip got canceled. So I had bought a bunch of bathing suits just for fun from Zaful for the trip, but then of course I couldn't use them. So now I just have all these bathing suits and nowhere to go, which is a total first world problem. And I'm very grateful that, you know, we're in this position and we can be kind of trying to make light and trying to still create some happy moments for you guys. And I know there's so much heavy stuff going on and I don't want to make light of that at all. That's definitely really serious, and I am, you know, sending out so much love to anyone who's really struggling right now. But I do want to continue to provide content for you guys that makes you happy and just feel good and inspires you to move your body every day and do what feels good in your body. So that's what I'm continuing to do. So I'm gonna try on all these bathing suits for you guys. Let's talk about Zaful for a moment because I don't love fast fashion, and I've only ordered from Zaful one other time, which was, I showed you guys that bikini haul. I mostly do it because I don't like spending a lot of money on bikinis, because I like to try different styles, my body changes, you know, I get more muscular or whatever, and then suddenly a bikini that I spent a lot of money on doesn't fit me. So I like Zaful just because it's more affordable and you can try a lot of different styles. Let's just get into it. I'm gonna start off with, I think, my favorite from the bunch, which is this velvet bikini. I bought all bikinis. I don't know, I was just like, Thailand vibes, gonna be in a bikini. This one is velvet. I'm a huge fan of velvet. I just think it's pretty, it's like a nice pretty texture to see on a beach. It's kind of unusual. I like high cut, so I bought like a high leg bikini. This one fit me really, really well, also because it has like halter at the top. You know how with a lot of cheap bikinis, they come with straps that aren't adjustable? Like that never works for me because I'm just small, right? We're all like short girls, like we have shorter everything. So if it can't adjust, it's very annoying. So I always look for adjustable straps like this. Of course, like I said in my really old Zaful haul, Zaful is like not the kind of bikini that you're gonna be doing, you know, beach volleyball in, okay? It will just, you'll have some Madonna Super Bowl moments if you go for that angle, and maybe worse. So I just wear Zaful bikinis when I'm like lounging, maybe taking photos, sun tanning, walking around your hotel, in this case, my apartment today. They're just really not that good for active sportswear type things. What I do wear for bathing suits for that is something more like Gymshark or like a sport wear if you're gonna be like surfing and doing activities. Zaful ain't your girl, okay? But they're still really cute, and this one is my fave. I also love this design. I have now 3 bathing suits, slightly obsessed, that are like a wire, but with this bend. They're really flattering on smaller breasted women, in my opinion. And the scoop neck just makes everything look like long and beautiful. So I really like this one. This one was my fave. Moving on. Why don't we do the exact same bikini, except not velvet and in a different color? Okay, so like I said, I also bought it in a different color. I bought it in this army green. This one has adjustable straps and it's not a halter top, which it still looks good. I still really love it. Thank God for the adjustable straps. The clasp is still not fancy. It can come off pretty easily, so you have to be careful. Not a lot of support if you're bustier. Like I said, I think it's good for smaller chested women. This is a very cheeky bottom. Like, I would wear this on the beach, but it's pretty cheeky. It would be like my cheekiest. And it's just tiny, it's high leg. This is the butt. Something that's kind of funny about Zaful, I will say, they, like all of their bathing suits, not all of them, a lot of them, the crotch part is like almost the exact same length or width as the butt part. You can see it's not that much bigger, and this one is like a kind of a big example, which is just kind of funny because my butt's a lot bigger, but somehow we fit. Somehow we made it work, like this one in particular. It's also really elastic, this one, so it's gonna dig in more to your sides and like a velvet material, but I still really liked that this felt like kind of like a second skin, and I like the color, super like jungle vibes, which I was going for that. Next up, maybe this red one. This was giving me Baywatch vibes. I've never owned a red bathing suit because for some reason, I think it's just because I'm naturally pretty pale. Certain reds don't really look good on my skin tone, and like certain red lipsticks, it just looks scary. Like it's just very, whoa. So I don't normally get red, but I thought, you know what? I will be tan, hopefully, and I'll get red, except, I didn't end up getting tan, and I'm not in Thailand, but that's okay. So I bought a red bathing suit for the first time. I kind of like it. I like it. The problem is I love a halter. I love a halter top. It's athletic, it's cute, it helps like hold the girls up, but it's like, I don't know, maybe just it's so unstructured, like it just feels really cheap, this one. Like the pads are like cardboard and they kind of just are loosely moving around in there. and it doesn't give me like any push-up effect whatsoever. And the band is kind of loose. So I would say the top maybe was just like kind of a miss, but the bottom was okay. Overall, I will wear it. I'm not saying I won't wear it or anything, but it didn't turn out as cute as I would have hoped. How, you know, sports bras, I wanted it to look kind of like a sports bra but a bathing suit, and it's just not compressed enough to do that. So, well, but it was a fun one. Next we have 2 white bathing suits. Let me start with the one that's like really weird. So there's this one, which I bought 2 because I knew I wouldn't like one of them and I really wanted a white suit. This one is kind of, I just can't figure this out. Like, I don't know if you tie the thing around or like, I think it looks better honestly without this thing. I just took it off because I was like, what is this? I don't really know what it's doing. It just looked like it was in the wrong place. So I think it looks better without it. Another thing about this, I don't know if you can see, the cups are really small and again, like cardboard. So it wasn't my favorite top. It's very like, it can kind of just, it just sits on me rather than like lifts me and like makes me feel hugged. It really doesn't do that. And then the bottom is just whatever. Not really, no comment, you know, like it's an average bottom. So this wasn't my favorite suit. I actually don't know if I'll wear this one. It was very cheap, so I can't really complain there. But the other white one right here, this one I like. The fabric is different. It feels more, well, it's not as like, this one was like ribbed and cottony. This one's like spandexy. And yeah, this one was high leg. They're all high leg. I just prefer high leg, high-waisted. Cheeky, very cheeky. And then the top actually was pretty cute. I would definitely wear this. Really good for sunbathing because you can just take the straps down. Honestly, this was just like a good basic that I'm glad I have. It has adjustable straps. Something that's good too, if you do shop on Zaful ever, a lot of them have this part is like, it can like come on and off. They changed that with this, which I really appreciate. This is not gonna fall off because it can't unhook. But I mean, the girls have other ways of falling out, you know, like this is not that tight, so it can come up, you can do all sorts of things. And get crazy, you know? So yeah, we don't have anywhere to go now or anywhere for me to wear these, but that's okay, fine. I thought that I could make the most of it and share with you guys what styles I liked and what I was trying on. We don't really have a reason to be buying bathing suits right now, but of course this won't last forever. We will be able to go out and enjoy life again. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little bikini haul, little life update. And there will be a lot more to come. We're getting situated in our apartment, we're designing things. I have a lot in the works for you guys as far as workout content, just fun stuff, merch. And you guys go shop Smalletics store if you haven't checked it out already. You're going to love this stuff. I really want you guys to be a member of the Short Girl Gang and make it official so we can all wear it. And if you do get anything, make sure you tag me in your stories on Instagram. I'd love to see you wearing it. And yeah, I hope you guys have the greatest day. Given the circumstances, I hope you're staying healthy and safe. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.